Hey folks, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. It's me, your mental clinician, Dr. Debbie, and we are starting this new series together. And I hope you join in with me on this series, this sleep series. Okay, so the series is about sleep, and we want to talk about quality of sleep, and brain health. The connection between our sleep and our brain. That bring the outcome of quality sleep for our brain health and our overall wellness. So, sleep. Tell me, who does not sleep, both young and old? Why do we sleep? It is essential for everyone, young and old, for our overall wellness. If you lose sleep, it is chaotic. Your day cannot go on smoothly. We all know that. And it can eventually lead to chronic illnesses like heart diseases, diabetes, obesity, cancer. And so that's the reason why I think at this moment, because of the feedback I'm getting from my most of my patients, because of what I've learned, experiences and researches and studies, especially in the world we are living now with economy, global economy, and all kind of news that is making people to be anxious, to be under stress and all that, losing their sleep. I think it is high time that we talk about sleep, so that we can see how we improve our sleep and then be stay healthy. Okay, so what are the benefits of sleep? Number one, it's improve our immunity. When we sleep good, our immunity is in good shape. It's in top notch, because it is when we are sleeping, healthy sleep, restful sleep, maintaining the recommended hours of sleep, that our brain is able, to repair all the wear and tear that has happened during all the activities of the day in our place of businesses, activities, our job, and family roles and responsibility, and all the other chemicals, that are toxins, waste. The brain is able to produce its own chemicals, that is going to neutralize all that and make us to wake up right, restful. We've had good night sleep, restorative sleep, and we are healthy. And number two is blood pressure regulation. Like you two, is just like people are running marathon. All the activities, the way the fast pace the world is moving now, deadline, meetings to attend, this, yeah, you have this project to meet up and all that. And during the day, you are like, your life is just on a roller coaster, racing different activities, and which puts your heart, your circulatory system into challenge. And it is during sleep that the brain produces this chemical that calms down the heart, because those are the two essential organs in our system that do not sleep: our brain and our heart. Because from the time we were born, from even our mother's womb, the heart starts to beat until death, and also the brain as well. So it is when we have good quality sleep that all these organs are able to, like the heart is able to rest, the brain is able to put like some control that, hey, yeah, guy, you need to take some rest. And with that, it really help our heart, our blood pressure, and people are not ending up with stroke, with heart attack, with cardiac arrest, or heart failure, and our blood pressure is well maintained. Number three, it is regulate our mood and our emotions, just like I said, and our cognitive function as well. Yeah, because a lot of deadlines, a lot of responsibilities, activities, we are always under stress, especially in this modern age that we live. So but when we are able to sleep good, yeah, we are able to recover from all those energy that we have exerted during the day on all these essential organs on our body. And because of that, by the time we wake up, yeah, the brain has already reset itself. It has already processed, activating some chemicals, that take out the oxins. The antioxidants are in abundance, and it helps us, to stay stable, and our mood is stabilized, and we are calm, and also our cognitive function, we are alert, we are focused to face the new day, the activities that is lined up for the new day. And also it reduces stress and anxiety, yeah, because we are starting the new day, on a new note, because we have good sleep, restorative sleep, healthy sleep, adequate hours of sleep that, as yesterday has worked on that, today is a new plate, is a new day. Yeah, and then we wake up full of energy, full of all those chemicals, like the dopamine, like the serotonin, the happy hormones, the reward hormones that are in abundance, and it helps us to stay alert. It helps us, to function and produce maximally, and also our memory too. We are alert, we are focused, and this hereby reduces our stress and anxiety. But when we do not sleep, the brain is still trying to sort out things, and it affects our clarity, it affects our focus. They are asking us, to deliver maybe like a conference or a keynote and all that. Our brain is trying to connect from A to B to C, because we did not sleep well, to give the brain that opportunity, to have worked on all those files, during the day, and put everyone on his own, on all the files on the cabinet, or the section of the brain, on the region of the brain that they're supposed to be, so that it can be easy for us to recall. Yeah, the recall system, the short-term and the long-term memory, it is during the sleep that we're able to get that, and we're able to perform at our best. So reducing our stress and anxiety. And the number 5 is improve learning, memory, and high productivity, as I've just explained now. Yeah, because we've had the good sleep, and we've given the brain the opportunity to do its job that is created to do. All the files, everything is just like computer. You have your computer, you have your file, put in different documents, in different files, and when you need it, you know where to click and bring it. But if you do not allow, the brain to rest, it's not able to, it's confused itself, and it's not able to give us the best result. It's like improving our learning and memory and productivity and overall health and wellness. When all these antioxidants are out and our brain is functioning with all its chemicals, to keep us alive as human and productive, it helps us, to live long, and also physically too, longevity, and not compromising both our mental health and our physical health. And the next thing I want to talk about is about sleep hours. Yeah, as different categories of human, from, like I said, everyone needs sleep, from newborn, infant, to old age. Everyone needs sleep, but the different hours of sleep for every individual. Like for babies, newborn, when they are born, they sleep almost for the entire 24 hours, because which work do you want to give to newborn other than to feed them, change their clothing, maybe they are soaked or wet or anything like that. So babies generally they sleep for between 16 to 18 hours, and we should know that, if the babies are not sleeping, maybe they're in discomfort, they need some attention, or overfed, or they're hungry, because that's the only way babies can communicate. When they are in discomfort, when they are in pain, when they need something, they cry. So if they are not sleeping 16 to 18 hours, know something is not going well, and then we can take them to see the practitioners, so that they can help us to sort that out, and our babies can continue to grow healthy. And after that, we have the infants, the toddlers. Now they are now growing, maybe some of them are crawling, they are walking, they are moving up and down, or they are starting, like they are at that age, they need about 11-12 hours of sleep, because now they can interact with the environment, with their parents, and they don't need to sleep all day like when they are newborn. They are now growing. And for children, they need about 10 hours of sleep. Maybe some of them, they are in preschool, pre-KG, and they are they can now play, they can interact more at higher level with toys, with humans, with siblings, with parents, and with people in the neighborhood. So for children, preschool, KG or KG, they need about 10 hours of sleep. And then we go to the teenagers, like, no, they are no longer children. They are now, between from children to like young adults, and then they are very active at this time. Maybe they are in middle school, they are in high school, or yeah, at that age. Or some of them, like in some countries, they are able to like be in their first year in college and all that. Now responsibility, life journey, they've started already. They are doing higher academic performances. They need to study, they need to take exam, they need to help in the family activities, roles and responsibilities, and they need about 9-10 hours of sleep in a day. And we are going to talk about this in a series of this sleep, like like most of our children, young ones, teenagers, young adults. Yeah, in the fast world that we live now, they are confronted with getting glued to their screen, and this screen time is is interfering, is impacting the quality of sleep of these children, of these teenagers, of these young adults. And it's not helpful for their brain development, it's not helpful for their health, both mentally and physically. But along this series of sleep, we are going to be touching on that. But for now, when we are talking about the recommended hours of sleep for teenagers, they need about 9 to 10 hours of sleep every day, and for adults they need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Make sure you get that. Yeah, just make sure that your sleep is important, and you see it for your brain health that you need quality of sleep, even that will even impact your productivity if you don't sleep well, and apart from that, even as well as your health, as we have analyzed previously. And yeah, to put all this together like a recap, for our sleep and our brain health, we said it improve our heart health, it improve our attention and productivity, it regulate our blood sugar. And because of this, because when we are sleeping, we are not going to wake up and be snacking and be nibbling around in the house, in the kitchen, leftover food and all that, which add up to our blood sugar and overweight and diabetes and the insulin resistance and all that. No, we all those food cravings, we are sleeping, we are enjoying our sleep, having good quality of life, of sleep, that will help us with our overall well-being. And with this, we have healthy weight, and also it reduces our stress, stabilizing our emotions, and finally our physical well-being, our energy restoration, and we just look young, we look good, we look healthy and at high performance. And we are happy for what the outcome that we are getting, because we take this very important. And I hope you learned something. It's me, your Dr. Debbie, mental clinician. You can check my bio to learn more, and I hope you make it a point of duty that you want to work on your sleep, that you are achieving the recommended sleep for your health, for your well-being, and for your longevity and for your productivity. Thank you for your attention. Till I come your way again, stay safe. Bye.